Good morning, YouTube. What is going on? Thank you for joining me today on this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. Today, well, not in this particular vlog, but I will be filming two oil change firsts today. Like two first oil changes with these particular cars since we have owned them. And this particular vlog is going to be the very first oil change for my mom's '09 Kia Sportage, which she has had since May, and I seriously doubt that the mileage has even gone up anywhere near the recommended oil change mileage. But we are in December now. I mean, this is December 9th, so we're going to change it before we really get into the winter. And then we probably won't be changing hers again until spring. So yeah, that's going to be the first oil change there. Haven't done an oil change on this car yet, so it is the first time we will be checking out the oil change process of the Kia Sportage. And then later on, for the next vlog, I am going to film the very, very first oil change for my sister's 17 Ford Fiesta. So the oil, she's had the car for a little over a year now, and it still has the original oil in it. I was not all for that decision, but now she wants it changed. So I think she just crossed over the 5,000 mile mark anyway. So we're going to do the very first oil change on this Fiesta and just see how the oil looks, especially for a brand new engine with only 5,000 and some miles on it. So that's the plans for today's vlog. I'm sorry the lighting right now is awful, but heading over to Mom's now to pick up the Sportage, and then I'm going to get all the oil and stuff for both cars, and then I'm going to head back to my house, and we're going to get into the Sportage and see what it takes to change the oil in that car. And then after that, like I said, I'm going to go take that one back. I'll go over to my sister's place, grab her car, take it back, and then we'll do that for the next vlog. And then honestly, after that, I plan on getting back to work on the Aztec briefly. I want to get that fuel filter hooked up, and then I want to try and run it for a little bit. It hasn't been started in probably almost 2 weeks at this point, close to 2 weeks maybe. So I want it started and need it ran. So that'll be another thing to do this afternoon also. So I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, here it is, the '09 Kia Sportage. So I do believe it's at 89,706, and I'm pretty sure it was at 88, around 88,000 I think when she bought it. So just shy of maybe 2,000 miles. The last time we saw this car, we had an issue with the sunroof leaking. And I'm happy to report that we have finally gotten that fixed. We took it to a shop, and they tore the headliner out. The issue turned out to be the back drains, which I forget where they ran. I think they actually ran into this pillar, but they said that both lines leading from the sunroof back here were kinked up. And that's why the majority of the sunroof was leaking, because I was able to clear the front ones, which they reran the tubes a little differently. They didn't like how those were ran either. But once I cleared those, the back was leaking really bad for some strange reason. But anyway, it turned out it was all kinked up. It is fixed now, and that is good. So this Sportage has the 2-liter dual overhead cam, 16 valve, 4-cylinder engine. Requires 5W20. We are using the synthetic blend because I'm pretty sure that's what they put in it at the dealership when she bought the car. And this is, like I said, the first time that we are changing it since we bought it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well now, I was not expecting to see that. That's not good. Oh no. What is going on? Oh no. Don't do this to me. Is that pressurized? Sir, there was a pressure one. Oh, what is going on? What is that? That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh my god. Well, the last time I looked at the oil, it didn't look like that. Really, really hope we don't have a head gasket issue. That's usually what that points out to. That's a lot of pudding. That's a lot of pudding. Wonderful. Whoever had this car last, I don't think really took care of it all that well. Hopefully that's just a fluke and we don't have any serious issues going on. If not, it looks like I'll probably be doing a head gasket job on this. It runs fine, but that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, let's just go ahead and skip through this right now. Leave that off, get some suction going on. Let's drain it. Okay, so hopefully I don't have to really raise the car up. Let's see. Okay, filter's right there. And the plug is probably around here somewhere on the back side of this. Let's see. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, that's not too bad. The exhaust is right there. Other than that, not bad. And like I said, the filter's there. So at least I don't have to really remove this entire cover. The oil's probably just going to run, into the cover and out this way. But yeah, anyway. Alright, so let's find out what size socket we need. Yeah. Wow, okay, so it's bigger than a 16. It is a 17. Okay, let's get this ratchet. Probably gonna have to use the hammer tap on this. Oh, nope, maybe not. Okay, it's loose. Let's get the pan under there. Probably just gonna let the plug fall into it and we'll retrieve it later. Oh, it's very hot. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, it just looks like black oil, so I guess that's not all that bad, maybe. We'll see what it looks like when the rest of that stuff nears the end of it. Yeah, this thing was low. Holy crap. Oh, that's not good. Now, I know that it's common for this to develop because of condensation and such. But that looks like a lot. And I drove the car. Well, the car has been driven a lot today. I used it to run from my mom's to the parts store to here. It had plenty of time to warm up. But that's like real pudding. So I don't know. I don't know if this is just going to end up being like a fluke or if I'm gonna have to learn how to do a head job on this car. Look at all the smoke and stuff coming out of there. See, just looking at the marks there, it looks like that's like old oil, like burned onto the stick. So I don't know, maybe somebody didn't really take care of this car. Might be running some seafoam into this thing. Okay, I just put the plug back in, snugged it up. Now we have to play the oil filter game. And I'm really hoping I'm not going to have to take this cover off to get to this oil filter. Really? Yeah, turned out to be no oil in this at all, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe that's why it was so puddingy. Maybe because of, there's like lack of oil. I don't know. Yeah, that's not a good grip. I'm gonna have to use my tool. Okay, I think we got it now. I think. Yeah, there we go. And that's gonna run into this cover. So I'll have to clean up the cover a little bit if I put the new one on. Oh, it was actually a pretty clean break. So I did that. Seals off. I mean, you know, the oil itself really doesn't look all that bad. I wonder if maybe there's a chance it's just condensation from the oil maybe being low, because it really didn't seem like there was a lot in there. But we're obviously gonna fill it up, and I'm gonna add some seafoam to it, just like I used to with her Malibu. And then maybe, you know, it'll clean all that crap out of there. So according to the manual of this Sportage, oh cool, right at the back, this takes 4.2 quarts of oil. So once I get the filter back on, that's what we're gonna add. We'll grab this pan. Yeah, this thing's not all that heavy. A lot of that crud, that's from the Aztec. There's probably a lot of crud in there from the Aztec. Alright, let's try to wipe up some of this oil up in here. Got me a filter housing a little bit, make sure it's kind of clean. I'm gonna get it, but seals off obviously. I think all the oil ran out. Yeah, probably all ran out. Should be fine. Okay. Wow, Purelator's getting fancy. Nice glittery metallic filter. That could be because this is the synthetic blend oil change special that I asked for, so maybe you get this fancier looking filter when you ask for synthetic blend oil. Lubricated our seal so we don't risk the chance of it sticking next time. Alright, let's get up under there again and put it back on. The coat doesn't help. If I wasn't wearing a jacket. But it is like 30 some degrees out here. I just feel like my shoulder keeps getting stuck because of the jacket. There it goes. Like there are a lot of threads on that oil filter housing. Stretch out my arm a little more. Tighten, 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 tighten. Okay, she's on. Alright, plug's on, filter's on. Let's clean up some of that gook that I can get to, and we'll add it up. Add the new oil. What a shame. Ugh. No more putting on the cap. And see what is all in here. Oh my gosh. Oh man. The only other thing I didn't really think of is the fact that this has a dual overhead cam, so the timing's on the top of the engine. I don't know. I haven't done timing, so I don't know. Oh. So I think yeah, okay, so the cams and stuff, they're under this guard. So there's another guard under here, I think, because I thought maybe you'd be able to see the cams or anything. But no, you can't, so maybe it's just condensation on the top of the engine. Maybe it's not really throughout the entire engine, I don't know, but I'm not taking that precaution. So today, we add seafoam to it also. Just whatever I have left from that thing. Which is maybe a little less than a half a bottle. This isn't going to need a whole lot, I don't think. And then I'll check up on it in time. Alright, well, I already wiped this off. See, this isn't coming off, this stain. So somebody let oil burn for a while with this car, probably. Okay, so 4.2 quarts. Here we go. It's really quiet out here today, so you can hear the oil actually running through the passages of the engine. It's kind of cool. Alright, it's at the full mark. Let's go ahead and give it its first start with its clean oil. And first I want to reset the second trip. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got pressure. Sounds good. Everything seems to be sealed up all right. Alright, so that was the very first oil change that we have done since we bought this '09 Kia Sportage back in May. And like I said, there really wasn't a whole lot of mileage put onto the oil, but after seeing the pudding under there, kind of concerned. But I did, after I let it run for a little bit and turned the car off, I looked underneath, and the cap just, it looks like it builds condensation, so that may be nothing to really be concerned about, but I will be checking in on that more frequently now that I know that that is actually there. Other than that, she is full of oil, a little bit of sea foam in it this time, so it should be okay. Maybe we may do a quick oil change before we actually hit spring, depending on the weather, of course, around the time, but I think it'll be okay till spring. So I'm going to get this car back, and then I'm going to get my sister's Fiesta, and I will see you guys in the next vlog with the Fiesta, the very first oil change on that one ever. So guys, if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Check out teespring.com/store/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight for all of your MVS and vlog merchandise. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. So thanks for watching, and take care.